Hi, I'm Chelsea Goad with Space.com, and I am joined by the wonderful and talented Alice Wetterlund and Sara Tomko, who star in the brand new show Resident Alien. Hello to both of you.
Hi, Chelsea. Thanks for having us.
Of course, I'm so excited to talk to you both. So I'm just going to jump right into it since we have limited time. Resident Alien, as you both obviously know, is a brand new sci-fi show that reignites the classic sci-fi storyline of alien crash lands on Earth, has to deal with humans. To each of you, what's different and unique about this series?
Um, this series is, like you said, a throwback concept. An alien crash lands. But unlike your ET or Close Encounters, you have um, a sort of what I like to call sci-fi for aliens moment, where we get to, if you're an alien watching this show, I think your uh hero is going to be Harry Vanderspiegel, and you're going to go like, I get it, I get with this guy on, he is the only one that makes sense in this crazy world
Right.
that they're living in. But if you're a human and you're watching and you're like, well, this guy's crazy, so I feel like whether you're from Earth or from not Earth, that there's something to offer. And with all the new UFO sightings, I think that's what's unique about this show, is that we have to make a show for aliens because they're here now.
They've been here all along. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like what sets us apart is how much heart and soul we have in this crazy, quirky murder mystery dramedy that's going on. And Alice said it best. It's like from an outsider's perspective, which truly is Harry looking in, he's learning what it is to be human and how human is actually not that much fun. It's so hard. Oh God, it's awkward.
Yeah.
So it feels like really lovely and relatable for a lot of people because all of our characters are going through these really like truthful, comedic, awkward moments in the
Yeah.
show. And it's quite strange and thrilling.
Definitely. So I have to ask, what was it like starring opposite an alien? What was that experience like?
You
Thank
mean on Silicon Valley, or okay. There are no words for how incredibly like talented a physical comedian Alan Tudyk is, but um yeah, it's sort of like you just put the camera on him and let him go. And then eventually he tires himself out. And I'm used to being that on set, so it was fun to have a brother in arms. But when the alien was there, it was Alan's sort of counterpart. We have somebody, an actor who plays Alan in costume, and you can edit this so that I get his name right. Uh, it's sort of like, yeah, it's yeah, you have to be nice, but he's got these alien eyes.
I never got really to work with the alien himself per se because Austin knows Harry as a person. So you don't really I never got to like, but Alan himself is an alien. So I know what you're saying. And really, it's just like so incredible and inspiring to watch Alan work. And it's just, I think, as intriguing as it would be, and truly, if he were a real alien in front of me, I feel like I would be a little bit intimidated at first, and then I'd be like so intrigued. And that's how I feel every time I'm watching him. But he's so warm and comforting that he makes you feel right at home. He's got incredible comic timing. And it's just hard for my character, who is the straight man, to not break character all the time, laughing at all the things he's throwing my way.
I am sure of that. So Sarah, I'll go to you first. Your character, Asta 12 Trees, is a nurse and a friend to everyone on the show, including Perry the alien. And Asta, as a character, is also Native American, a heritage that you share. It's really not often that you see Native American characters leading a story without stereotypes getting in the way. And this story, at least, seems to include Asta's heritage without making it her defining feature or falling into pitfalls. So I want to know from your perspective, how do you feel about how that ended up playing out on screen?
Are you sure you don't want the white woman's perspective about that?
Wait, no,
Checking.
Alice, can you
Just checking. Okay.
Thank you for asking. I am so honored to be able to play this role, especially because of my Native American heritage. What I am most excited about, though, is the fact that I have Native American heritage, but I don't belong to any specific tribe. I'm still trying to figure out where I fit in personally, you know, and I feel like that is a huge theme in relation to how Asta feels. She's adopted in the show. She's adopted by the Native community, by her father, Dan, who's taken her in when her mother left town when she was really young. And so I think it's really beautiful to be able to portray a character who has a family surrounding her that says that she belongs, and yet she herself feels internally confused and isolated and dealing with grief and feeling like she doesn't fit in. So when she meets Harry, it's such a relatable storyline. And I think it's really beautiful to kind of be a symbol of other, which is something that I feel very closely to, and so does Harry. And I feel like, you know, Asta and Harry both are this symbol of other, how you can be an other on Earth as a human and as an alien come to Earth. Yeah. And I feel like I'm so honored that Chris Sheridan wanted nothing more than to just respect the Native community as it is right now, this present day, showing what it's like to live on or off the reservation. He really made it a very important part of this show to get Native writers, artists, musicians, actors, so that we could really like fill out the community with what is true to this day, to being to honoring where we actually fit in and how we belong and whose land this really is, and then showcasing that and showing what it's like for someone who's in that community, raised by that community, to maybe feel like she doesn't know where she fits in. And that just feels really relatable for me and for Asta as a whole.
It's really beautiful.
And for me as a white woman.
Yeah.
Amazing, Alice, amazing. So
I think that's amazing.
For one more question, and so I'll go to Alice. Darcy she's a bit of a lost soul. You know, she tries to find her way. She's endured some hardships. She's also really funny. She's really super funny. She kind of tugs at your heartstrings. What was it like being Darcy?
I have a lot of experience being the comedic relief I'm a stand-up by trade. And I've always relied on that part of my personality, the performing funny part, to get me through the hard times. And so playing Darcy is really natural for me. I think that it was simple, in fact, for me to play somebody who's attracted to the weirdest guy in the room. You know, I've been that girl before too. So there's a lot in this character that it feels very true to life for me. At the same time, you know, have not had the opportunity to play a female friendship as deep and as true to life. I mean, it was easy to play it, but to get the opportunity is very rare to play that kind of like we've been friends since high school type energy. And fortunately, the actress Sara Tomko and I have a friendship, and I feel very safe with her, and I have a lot of respect for her as an actor. But we also have a friendship off screen, and it makes it really great and easy to play those scenes. But it's also just like, I just think so rare to see, you know, and Chris was talking about it recently, and he's like, you never get to see women on screen talking about, you know, stuff that's not guys. And he's like, you know, and we were watching Chris discover the Bechdel test in that moment, and it was really rewarding.
Yeah, it was cool. It was like, yeah, that's right.
You know what? I'm going to have to stop it right now. I'm so sorry. Time is up, Chelsea. I'm really sorry. Your time is up.
No worries. I didn't want to interrupt
Chelsea with us.
Thank you both so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Chelsea.